Hello YouTube, it's been a while since you saw my ugly mug, but now, lockdown, lots of time on my hands, and I'm coming here because I got like one or two things to tell. Well, it's not really a review, it's more recommendation, but I'm afraid it's only valid if you're actually living in Belgium or the Netherlands, because I do not know if you can get the stuff outside of there. You might want to Google it, what I'm gonna talk about, but anyway. Let's start at the beginning. I'm going to be a dungeon master. Haha, like my girlfriend, my best friends. They will all be at my mercy of evil, as I will be cursing them and sending dragons and everything they want, what they want to Ravenloft. Never Ravenloft. Don't ask me why, I'm not gonna explain it, but I got youth traumas about Ravenloft. And well, for the duration of the lockdown I'm preparing myself, doing a got me a few here somewhere. Of course, terrain tiles. There they are, dungeon tiles. So this one is one of the open lock system from Printable Scenery. It's the starter pack rough stone. Just printed on my ender, which you can hear in the background. He's standing there, but he's not showing up anyway in the moment. Would be too annoying for the taping. Well, sometimes makes a lot of noise, but you never know. But I also been printing tiles from the original creator, Devin Jones. You can find him on Thingiverse. And if you go to my blog, there's also all this blah blah written down and everything, and there are the links, because I suck at editing YouTube. I really should take my time to study about how does YouTube work. But yeah, me and study, we're never best friends. Nah. Roll books a bit, but all the rest. Let's not go there. But I was thinking I need to go print a lot of tiles, like 144 in total that I was counting for the first dungeons I have already drawn out. Not all for one dungeon, just like different ones. Wooden floor and rough stone. And for that end I also went for the free ones from Thingiverse, the Dungeon Stone series. Now the difference is the printable sceneries are one-piece prints, and the open forge, it's called on Thingiverse. Also open lock system, so they connect perfectly. They use a square frame, and on top of that you put whatever kind of tile you want to be, wooden floor or stone floor or sand floors or stalagmites or whatever you... endless possibilities. So that's the strong point about the two-part print. The other one is better because one-part print, and that print's just faster. I'm all still tinkering with my settings. I already got it down to about 2 hours a tile, so that's actually quite long, because if I look around on YouTube I hear everyone say it takes an hour for a tile. Well, I did 12 hours yesterday to print 6. Yeah. But anyway, the stuff that I want to talk about was it's a paint. A paint I found because someone I knew here in Flanders used to paint her cosplay uniforms, and she has really good acrylic paint, gives a great coverage. But I was thinking, hey, if I have to do it with Vallejo, because I don't use spray cans, don't have the space in here to do it, it would be a serious build, because those small size Vallejo dropper bottles, 70 milliliters, they cost about €2.60 here, so that's a lot of black and grey paint pots I would need for all those styles, big bit. And so I went to the website of Pipo's, whatever you explain it. It's a Flemish-Dutch, well, hobby crafting chain, and I got the store like 500 meters that away, but of course with the lockdown I had to mail order, which was actually good because they were only €4 instead of €6 a tube now for 120 milliliters. So these are the Amsterdam range paint tubes they have. It's acrylic paint. It's a bit gooier than wargame paint, so I wouldn't recommend them to use it for your wargame figures, because it's actually acrylic paint to paint on a canvas. But it works perfectly on plastic, because this is one of the rough stone tiles, all painted up. I'm not bothering painting the sides grey because well, click 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 click, bit stupid. But as you can see, it was undercoated though. I do that just for the contrast. Don't ask me why, it's force of habit, because actually I could leave that there as well. But so that's base coated with the black, gives a nice coverage. See, I use a dark grey printing PLA normally. And then on top I did the grey itself. Now over this grey I washed it with the Army Painter Strong Tone to give it a bit of a dirty, weathered look. And after all, it's an easy way of doing it. But the grey that I got here, the standard series number 710, it's called Neutral Grey, is actually the same color, more or less, but not an exact match, but it's the same color, to give you an idea, of the Vallejo Cold Grey. Now I don't have anything with cold grey here at the moment. Looking around, not seeing anything. Okay, yeah, well, look it on the paint chart, you will find it. Vallejo Cold Grey, it's from their game color range, I believe. This is the same stuff, same color, but again goobier. So, but for those styles, if I print a whole lot heebie-jeebies and I just put myself down in the evening with to paint them, I do it in like 4 or 5 hours and paint them all, and just watching paint dry. And if I can draft Noshi to do it with me, so she does the black, I do the grey when the first black one's dry, and then we all wash it, I can do all the dungeons in an evening. Mind you, I'm only doing at the moment the floor tiles, because then we can start playing. We get the floor tiles. Afterwards I will start with all the special heebie-jeebies and things like walls and so, but after all, if you count it out, tile like this, about 10 euro cents in a material and printing time and everything. Paints, the big tubes, they're 120 milliliters, 4 euros at the moment, so against 70 milliliters for 2.60 for a Vallejo or an Army Painter or whatever range, general wargame paints. Means I got like 7, 8 times the amount of paint for the 1.5 times the price, so might be a good tip. Even if they're at full price at 6 euros, you're still paying for 3 paint pots for 7 to 8 times as much paint. So if you're around here, check them out. I'm also not endorsed, so don't think I'm gonna put a link which is gonna make me money for it and everything. So I don't know. I don't do those thingies. But good stuff. Good stuff. So thanks for watching. See you next time. Oh, by the way, how do you like my Dungeon Master shirt? No, it's just like 27 degrees outside, and we're going with a baby for a walk in a moment. So I was already dressed. But I've been be cheerful in life after all that. See you YouTube, see you next time, and thanks for watching!